I'm on FaceTime right now with Giveon. You guys heard him on Drake's Chicago Freestyle, but he also has a really dope EP out called Take Time. Yo, you have such a beautiful voice. It's very soothing.
Oh, thank you, thank you. It's funny because at first I thought I sounded weird, like growing up, and then I did this program at the Grammy Museum in LA. And especially at that time, I'm growing up on Frank Ocean and Miguel, and their tones are more traditional. So the Grammy Museum, that was my first time hearing a baritone singer. So they told me to go listen to Frank Sinatra. And then I was like, oh, and that's when it all like clicked and connected.
Ah, so that was
So
a life-changing moment. I can't believe you didn't like your voice before that. That's so crazy. Did you ever sing at home, like for your mom or for family or anyone before the Grammy Academy?
my mom would, whenever she cleaned the house, she would just play like just R&B. Like I say black woman heartbreak music. That's what naturally I low key I make a lot of heartbreak music, not even on purpose. It's just like that's what I grew up on. So just Mary J. Blige and Anita Baker and stuff like that. And
Ah.
after her just playing it all day on a loop while she's cleaning, I would start singing along. And then she would she would notice that I could stay in key with the songs, and she was like, "Oh," but that was before I like puberty came, so I had this voice like a normal kid voice, and then I got to a weird age like where my voice just randomly got deeper, and then that's why I was like, "Oh, I lost all my confidence in my voice."
So when your voice got deeper is when you got even more uncomfortable with it. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just like shifted and dropped. 'Cause my dad has a deep voice too.
What is your favorite song to perform from the project? Because you spent a lot of time on the road last year, and I want to hear more about that. So, which one, like, do you really like? Just get in the mood and you have a great time doing it live.
One of my favorites to just perform as well because that really um, showcases my tone, and that's one of the things I'm more proud of. I mean, aside with melody and songwriting, but I like to show people my tone because a lot of times people think my voice is pitched down or some or manufactured in some way. So it's
Yeah,
cool
but when you
to
hear it
let
for
them
the
know.
first time, you don't think that's just like your natural voice. Like it does sound like someone's playing with the pitch. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I would definitely
yeah.
love to see you live at some point. And I guess this is good news for me. So then I could look forward, to seeing you do all of these songs. So I'm gonna pick another one that I like. Then how about Heartbreak Anniversary?
Oh yeah, Heartbreak Anniversary. Yeah. So that one is it's that's one of my favorites too because it's even just in sequence of the album. So I don't even know if people could catch on, but the album or EP, it's pretty much a relationship that went sour. So it's in three parts, and the beach and what we created is a infatuation phase, and favorite mistake and this ain't love is the turmoil, the rockiness, and then um, heartbreak like I want you and vanish is heartbreak and what happens after heartbreak. So I love Heartbreak because it's that first song that's like distress and somber. And it's also I love how it's like you can't really pinpoint what genre it is either. And it's kind of it has a lot of crossover appeal, I think. But just for the overall story and the concept, it's pretty much just the anniversary of a heartbreak. So if you got your heart broken February 21st. Every time February 21st comes around, you relive those yeah, you relive those feelings and those emotions.
So you've been writing and singing and recording for a long time. Recently you signed with Epic. You went on tour with Snow Allegra. She's super talented as well. And then, of course, we heard you on the Drake project, which is a huge look. We know Drake has a really good ear for talent. So just after all the hard work you've put in, feeling like you were ready in the past and then realizing you weren't, how do you feel right now? How have the past couple years been for you?
I would even say like just the past year, because even I'll even say like 14, 15 months ago, I was a server at a restaurant in downtown Long Beach called Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. And
Oh, we
sometimes
have one
I
of
would
those in Times Square.
Yeah, they have them all right by water and just like tourist areas. And sometimes I would have to get in a shrimp suit and stand in front and try to get people to come in. The day of my interview, I was walking to there, and it was a while ago. It was probably like 5 years ago. And then I seen like this ginger orange hair. And then I went up, she turned around, and it was SZA. And I was like, 5 years ago.
What?
Yeah.
So this
So
is
I went
before
up to
before Control came out.
before, way before
Wow.
Control. Yeah. And I went up to her and I was like, I don't know what to do, but I want to sing to you. And then I sung to her. She was super nice. And then I think she was even nice enough to give me her number, which was like I can't even see myself doing that. So then I was doing way too much. Like I was an embarrassing amount of like blowing her phone up because I was just super excited. And then I don't know, somehow we I lost her number or something. I got a new phone. Fast forward to the Snow Allegra show. She she came backstage to tell me like she liked my music, and I was like,
Did she remember you though? Because I saw that photo that you posted. You guys look
yeah,
super cute together, but this backstory was missing in the caption.
missing. So I told her, and she was like, I don't remember. And I was like, man, I'm glad you don't remember because I was annoying. And then we
Wow.
went to the green room, and I think she was smoking, and she was just like, I remember, and I was like, damn, I should have just kept my mouth shut. But
You
that was
you
one of the
almost got out of that one.
that was one of the dope full circle moments. But yeah, so working there, I was like, you know what? Like by my next birthday, I'm I'm quitting. Like I don't know what's gonna happen.
And this is within the past year, year and a half ish.
Year and a half.
Okay.
Well, this is leading up to the past year. This was like the a couple months leading up to it. And then a year ago, I I met Seven Thomas,
Hmm.
like a super dope producer. I feel like most people probably know him by now, at least. But he was super like just like he could just see. He's one of those people who could just I feel like he could see into the future. And he was telling me this
Wow.
stuff and I would tell him my goals and he'll be like, absolutely. But like I just pulled up on him like as to work as a studio session. We weren't even gonna like have any type of situation. I just wanted to cook up. And then like the chemistry was just fire and we were working and he was like, how old are you?
So is it through working with him then that you were able to collaborate with Drake?
And I honestly don't even know like the full story. So I would actually have to like go and talk to them like, yo, for when people ask me what happened? Because it was just like
Wait a
a
minute.
crazy
You
moment.
haven't asked them any questions about this? I know
I mean,
sometimes when you record or contribute, sometimes a song changes 1,000 times. You have no idea when it's going to come out or anything like that. So, was it a surprise to you when the song dropped?
yeah, I mean, I had word before, but just like it's he's one of the biggest artists in the world, and he's really good at finding all types of talent. So it wasn't like it could have. It's so many songs that just happen. Like a lot of it just has to. The stars have to align for so many situations. So, and I'm big on perspective too. I'm very like I don't get I'm very like whatever is meant to happen will happen. So I don't put too much energy into it because that's how you get disappointed and like let down. So I wasn't even seeking too much information because I was like, you know what? If I get too much information, that's just gonna get me riled up and then I'm gonna be disappointed. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go with the flow. So, but I'm super excited and grateful. Yeah.